This is the WOODBRIDGE Whirlpool Air Bubble Heated Freestanding Tub, and it turns a regular bath into a steady, body-wide massage that actually stays warm the entire time. I get a spa-style soak without babysitting the hot water or rushing the moment. I see this as a freestanding luxury bath for people who actually use their tub, not just for show. If you are like me and you want the option of a strong water massage on sore muscles one day, and a softer, fizzy air bubble session the next, this setup fits. It is also for someone who appreciates a deep, full body soak and wants that warm, slow evening ritual that resets the day. The design is simple in the best way. It is an oval with a smooth acrylic shell that resists stains and wipes down easily. The shape matters because it gives me more floor space inside than I expected for a tub that sits at around 59 inches in length. I can extend my legs and sink my shoulders comfortably, and the backrest angle supports me without forcing me upright. The sides are finished all around, so it looks clean from every direction. The stainless steel jets sit low and around the sides, and the air outlets line the base. That layout spreads pressure evenly, so there are no awkward hot spots against the skin. There is a single underwater light emitting diode light at the footwell that slowly cycles through colors, and while it is subtle, it adds a calm mood at night. Getting it into place took 2 people. The tub weighs around 127 pounds, so it is not something I would try to muscle on my own. The plumbing hookup was straightforward for my space, basically aligning the drain and water lines where my old soaking tub used to be. For power, I had an electrician install a dedicated 120 volts 30 amperes line. I am comfortable with basic tools, but I still hired a professional for the electrical connection, and I recommend doing the same. Once it was set, the rest was easy. The control panel is a small touch surface with a clear light emitting diode readout. It is not cluttered with icons. I can toggle water jets or air bubbles, adjust the temperature, and start the light. Every tap registers immediately, and I never had to dig through menus or memorize combinations. The one rule I follow every single time is to make sure the jets are fully covered by water before turning anything on. Do that and the pumps run smoothly and quietly. On performance, the 2 massage systems feel distinct and useful. The Whirlpool jets push warm water in steady streams that feel like a kneading pressure. I use this when my lower back and calves feel tight after a long day or a run. The air bubble jets are different. They lift thousands of tiny bubbles from the base with a gentle fizz that surrounds the whole body. It does not feel like pressure. It feels like a soft tingle that helps me unwind. I can run either mode alone or use both when I want extra stimulation. Switching is instant and there is no lag. The built-in inline heater is the silent star of the experience. I fill the tub with water that is close to my preferred temperature, and the heater holds it steady without overshooting. That means I can stay in as long as I want. No topping off with hot water. No temperature roller coaster. The pump hum is present but low and even. The water jets are a touch louder than the air bubbles, as you would expect, but I never feel like I am overrun by noise. When the motors stop, there is a brief moment of drain and purge that clears the lines, and then it is done. Cleaning has been easier than I thought. The acrylic surface is non-porous, so soap residue does not cling. I rinse the interior with a handheld shower, spray a gentle cleaner, and wipe with a soft cloth. The stainless steel jet faces do not trap grime, and because the jet system drains fully, I do not get stale water smells. Once a month, I give it a longer rinse with warm water cycling through the jets. That routine has kept everything fresh. Here is how this has fit into my daily life. After a long leg day at the gym, I fill the tub to shoulder depth, make sure the water covers the jets, and start the Whirlpool mode with the heater on. I close my eyes for 15 minutes, then switch to the air bubbles to calm everything down. The difference in how my legs feel the next morning is real. On colder evenings when I want a quieter soak, I skip the water jets entirely and go straight to the air bubbles with the underwater light emitting diode light cycling through colors. I turn off the bathroom light, light a candle on the counter, and just sit in silence. Even 10 minutes like that turns down the noise in my head. Another real-world scenario is a quick morning routine. I do not always have time for a long bath, But when I do a short soak, the tub heats to the right level quickly and the controls remember my last settings. The surface warms up with the water, so I never get that cold shock when I sit. And the drain is fast enough that it does not add a lot of time to my morning. There are a few details I have learned to work with. It is a deep tub, so it holds a lot of water, and depending on your faucet flow, the fill time can be a little longer than a shallow bath. I start the fill early and do my nighttime routine while it runs. The underwater light emitting diode light cycles through colors automatically, and I cannot lock it to a single color. I have grown to like the slow rotation, but sometimes I wish I could hold a warm amber for the whole bath. The tub takes space. It may be the 59-inch model, but you still want to measure carefully, including the clearance around it, so you have enough room to clean and to move around. And while the pumps are quiet for what they do, they are still pumps. If you are expecting complete silence, the air bubble mode will be closer to that than the water jets. What keeps me coming back is the combination of comfort and control. The interior depth covers my torso. The angle lets my neck relax. The jets are positioned to hit lower back and legs without blasting one spot. The inline heater and the clear control panel remove friction. Everything feels deliberate and predictable. I do not need to fiddle. I do not need to think. I just soak. A small note on bath products. I use low foam soaps and avoid heavy oils because that helps keep the jets clean and the water level sensor happy. When I want scent, I add a small amount to the water before I start the jets, and that has worked well without leaving a film behind. If you are looking at installation, my advice is to plan for help to move it, confirm the dedicated electrical line, and fit the drain connection to make sure there is no tension when the tub is set down. Once those pieces are right, living with the tub is simple. The surface does not scratch easily under normal use. Water droplets sheet off, so it dries faster than my old enamel tub. I keep a microfiber cloth close by, and a quick wipe keeps it spotless. In a more specific use case, I have a routine for recovery days. I set the water just warm enough to relax the muscles, keep the air bubbles on low so the sound stays in the background, and read a chapter on my e-reader with the door slightly open to let in cool air. The temperature stays steady, and when I step out, I do not get that sudden chill that ruins the calm. My sleep is better on those nights. That is the kind of real benefit that matters to me more than any spec sheet. As for the mood side, that underwater light-emitting diode glow surprised me. It is not bright. It is a soft wash of color that moves slowly. With the bathroom light off, it creates enough presence that I do not need anything else. It is a small touch that changes how the space feels without being flashy. After more than a year, the tub has held up well. No rattles, no leaks. The control panel responds like day one. The jets still feel strong. The acrylic still looks new with normal care. And that matters because this is a thing I use, not a piece of decor. It has become part of my routine in a way that makes my home feel more restorative. This is who I think should pick it up. If you want a genuine spa-like soak at home, and you value both strong water massage and gentle air bubbles, this tub earns its space. If you take long baths and hate chasing the temperature, the built-in heater solves that without any extra steps. If your bathroom can handle a freestanding tub and you are willing to do simple, regular cleaning, you will get the benefit every single week. If your space is extremely tight or you need absolute silence, this might not be the best fit. But for most bathrooms where a standard tub is being upgraded, this is a meaningful step up in comfort and control. I will share detailed information about the WOODBRIDGE BJ100 Whirlpool Air Bubble Heated Freestanding Tub in the comments section. Everyone, thank you for watching.